Boom, and there we are. Hello, everyone. I am Paul Wizzo. I want to welcome you out to Wizzo Talk. As usual, if you've seen the show before, I'm going to go over my little old opening comments or questions or answers and subscriptions and tic tac toe and how to do and all that. No, I'm fucking around. Now, stay tuned. Let me go and get my little intro out the way, and then we're going to meet our guests and we're going to get ready to get right off into it. Hello, everyone. I am Paul Wizzo. You like to subscribe to Wizzo Talk? The link is in the description or it is strolling right across the bottom of the screen. I appreciate your support. Just make sure you hit that notification bell because I'll post according to my guest availability rather than a fixed schedule. If you'd like to be a guest on Wizzo Talk, please, by all means, hit me up in the comments, in the chat, send me a smoke signal, carry a pigeon, whatever you got to do. Just give me the message and we'll get you on the show. And don't worry about a topic because I have plenty of them. And with that being said, let's go around the room right quick and meet our guests, and then we're gonna get this thing popping. Come on, Miss Cree.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cree21 Boom. Y'all know y'all can catch me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Check me out. I'm out here in these streets. Thank
Already.
you, Wizzo, for having me. It's been a long time. You know I'll be missing you and your show.
No doubt, no doubt. Same way. Already. Glad to have you on up in here one time. You always answer that call coming in strong. All right, let's go and come over and meet Mr. Rico.
What's going on? Hey, it's Rico, riding with Rico on TikTok, YouTube, and also I'm AKA the Tangerine Ninja. Me and the Pomegranate Samurai, we take everybody out. Thank you again, like Chris said, for having me on. I love coming on.
Already, that's what's up. Hey, and when y'all did that little move, Cree was doing some line dance. I don't know what it was, and then she'd do hold up or something.
Hold up.
Yeah, I was laughing like one when I saw that. I was like, she was off into it. Hold up. I was like, shit. Anyway, that was just funny. All right, let's go ahead on. Come on, Seven, what you got?
Yo, more bliss, more life. Is your boy 7 Points of Bliss, aka Pomegranate Samurai, man. Hey, if y'all want to check me out, I'm on the Cosmic Currency 777 on Spotify, and I'm on every major platform under After Real Truth, all one word. Thank you for having me, man.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. And before I read my little deal that I've started out reading, I want to let the viewers know right now that it was supposed to be two other ladies on and two other guys on. They didn't make it for whatever reason. So Cree is gonna hold it down for the ladies up in this thing, as she always do, because she got it like that. So she gonna hold it down with her thoughts and opinions. So I'm gonna read this and Cree, I changed this up. This was kind of inspired by you from when you told me what these other women said about when I was using the P's and the D's and all that. So I edited this and made this a little clean. So like to hear it, here it go. Wizzo Talk is an unfiltered, unscripted podcast designated for mature audience. If you're uncomfortable with explicit language or direct conversation, this may not be the space for you. We speak openly here without holding back. Don't let strong, explicit words distract you from the powerful message being shared. I changed that up, but that was from when you told me how some ladies said when we got to that other stuff that's when they clicked out. But Wizzo Talk is uncut, unedited, and that's just how we roll. So, with that all being said, to my viewers out there that's watching, I'm gonna say this right here. If you looked at the topic, it says adult conversation between men and women. It says cheating and foreplay. Anytime you see multiple guests on Wizzo Talk, there will never ever be just one topic. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you already went to the restroom, got your popcorn, sit on down, because we cover multiple topics. The only time you will see one topic on Wizzo Talk is if I'm interviewing one person. That's the only time. Other than that, everybody have a chance to bring up something, which a few of them do today. Woo, all that shit's out the way. Let me get on off into my first thing. So I'm off into this group, and this female was talk. Oh, hold up a second. Let me get my next guest in here. Let her introduce herself.
Oh, I remember.
Question.
I remember with
Go ahead, Janet. Go. You want to intro? Do an intro?
Yeah. No, I don't want to do an intro. Hi guys.
Okay. All right. Well, now that you made it in, let me put it full screen right here. So now I'm gonna go off. Thank you, Janice. We appreciate you tapping on in. So I'm gonna go off into my first question. Asking for comments from you ladies and comments from the guys. This is a two-part question. Ladies can answer both if you choose. Guys can answer both if you also choose. So I'm a part of this group. And off in this group, this one lady said she was talking to another lady, telling the ladies that men will cheat no matter how much you have sex with them, no matter how much you cook for them, no matter how much you do baby them, pamper them. She said that they will cheat because they like variety. And that's why they're always going to cheat. That's what this one female said in this group that I'm in. And so then she I think Janice probably okay, you should probably come back. So, but my question is going to be to the ladies is if men cheat for variety, I'm going to ask, well, why do women cheat? But don't answer that yet. And so then on the next part, I watched her. She came on there again and she said, and I'm just kind of quoting a little bit of it, not saying the whole thing. She said that men need to spend more time sucking breast and inserting their finger in the vagina. I'm going to keep that clean like that because she says, this is what she actually said, but she used the other words. And she said because they spending too much time just going straight to try to have oral sex without enjoying the rest of the body. So my question is going to be to the guys, guys, are we spending too much time downstairs and not enjoying the rest of the body, not sucking on the breast, not putting the finger side of her and things like that? She said, what happened? We used to do that back in the day, but she said all of that doesn't take place now. So first thing to the ladies, we know why the men cheat for variety. Why the women cheat? And let me start with Janice on that.
We cheat for. I think we cheat for like emotional connection. Personally, if we cheat, it's an emotional thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all you got on that one. Okay. Emotional. Okay. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Miss Cree, why you think
Black women don't cheat. What are you talking about? Let me tell you what we do. We fulfill whatever is missing within us. Whatever we're missing. If we're not being touched, if we're not being held, we're not being listened to, we're not being talked to, we're not being wine dined, we go get it where somebody else is willing to do those things. And it's usually somebody with an upgrade, not a downgrade. Because, girl, if you get your mind right, you're going to upgrade. You're not going to downgrade.
okay. So
But that's my opinion on why women cheat.
what's
Clearly,
missing?
I'm not a cheater.
Okay. Oh no. Yeah,
Not
no,
me.
hell no.
What?
Okay, all right.
Way too
Well,
honest for that.
guys, before we get to the other part there, so I guess the ladies didn't want to entertain that other part. So
What was the other part? I'm sorry.
well, about the guys bringing in the breasts and the fingering, they don't do it enough.
Oh, let me touch up on this. I'm sorry because I was texting. I hate when I do that because I can't really focus. Your mind can't really focus on more than one thing at a time. So I was texting. So I apologize for that.
All right.
So when you mentioned before with your opening statement about it being uncut and everything, that comes from us being children and those forbidden topics and our parents or whoever around us saying that's nasty to talk about, just normal body parts. Like it's wrong to talk about. These are forbidden conversations. So that kind of stuff is embedded in us. And we teach our kids like we don't say these certain words or we don't, and they go out there with their friends and they talk all these words, but they come in the house. I better not say that in front of mom or dad.
Mm-hmm.
So when we hear men, also perverted men, saying things like that to us, and it's usually men that we're not interested in or ugly or disgusting guys, so it gives like a negative connotation attached to it. But if it's a guy we like or a fine guy, it would be okay for him to talk that way. It wouldn't bother us at all. It's a double standard. It's hypocritical, but that's just the way it is.
Okay. And we was talking about the lady was saying that men don't suck breast enough and don't put the finger inside the woman's vagina enough.
Okay, well, I can't speak for any man actually because I ain't really been with no man here lately. However, the guys that I have chosen or dealt with, I think they do kind of rush to their own satisfaction. Now, you get some guys that is all about pleasing a woman and pleasing a woman. He himself is pleased. But those guys who are more selfish guys who just want to do what they do. And most of the time, I think it's with somebody they don't care about. That's why connection is important, or somebody they don't have a relationship with. That's why those things are important, because I think people take their time in pleasing their partner when they are important to them. But you take out the emotions and all that, it's like, what else am I here for? Let me get this nut so I can get on. There's no need for me to give you the full experience of me if I'm not even planning on coming back. So that's my take on that.
All right, Chris, what's up? I appreciate it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come to Rico first and see if you can answer the man version of it, and then if you have any comments on what the ladies were saying on that. So what is your comment on the men not spending enough time with the sucking on breast and fingering the vagina?
So specific.
Well, it sounds like to me, and I saw that video because when you was talking, I was like, I've seen that, or someone was talking about that. I've seen that video. It sounds like to me, the men that she's choosing is just not giving her enough foreplay. I mean, and closed mouth don't get fed. Isn't that the old cliche saying? If you know that a man is rushing and he's not going to give you what you want, open your mouth and say something. Say, hey, no, I'm not ready for that. I need more of this so I can get in the mood. Because the more it's clear that the more you get the woman in the mood, hey, the easier it's going to be to please her. So I believe that in that situation, that it's the woman's fault, because don't let him inside of you if he hadn't got that or got you heated up enough yet. So we can't get there if you don't do that. As far as did you want me to answer the thing?
Yeah,
about,
go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so as far as the men cheat, that's a big thing for me. Hey, it's true. Black men do not cheat. I don't know what Creed was talking about a second ago, but black men do not cheat because in my point of view, they are just doing what they are hardwired to do. We were never designed to be with one woman. I say that not because I want to be with multiple women. It's not because of that. It's because life says that. You can't show me any other mammal, and humans are a mammal. You can't show me not one other mammal that has a male that has one mate. We are just like animals, and there's no different from us. We eat, we pee, we boo boo, we mate, we do all of the same things that they do. Women was just taught by, them people gave them something back in the day that ultimately was it broke the division. It brought division between our families. I don't believe that a woman will ever have that. Women these days, they'll try to tell a young man they want something that none of them have ever had. No woman throughout history, I won't say no woman, 99.9% of them throughout history have never had it, but yet they expect that they're going to get something from a man that probably women that were way better than them never had. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
All right. Let's go to 7, and then we'll see if anybody got any comment. So 7, let's answer the part first about the men not, not spending enough time on the breast and putting his finger in that pussy.
Oh, he brought out the P word. He brought out the P word.
Oh my God!
You couldn't say vagina.
Bear with him, audience. Bear with him.
Ooh, Jesus, take the wheel. 7.
Take it. Hallelujah.
7. Come on with it.
As far, hey man, when it comes to that, I really think that a lot of people only have like it's almost like a video game. People only have a certain set slot for certain things, right? And you got to think like the further these new generations come along, motherfuckers is learning like new stuff, but they not they're not implicating the old stuff. So now I think like a lot of times like spending time on a breast and fingering has been replaced by eating booty and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas forget about the traditional things. It's almost like motherfuckers is not riding training wheels no more. They just go straight into a unicycle. They don't like motherfuckers don't. You know what I'm saying? But I think that a lot of the people these days really need to like study stuff like the Kama Sutra, understand like the nervous system of a woman. Because it's a lot different, and then they understand how much different the woman's body is and what needs to be touched more. You know what I'm saying? But people don't like to study these type of things. I mean, even when it comes to me, like I've had to do a lot of learning. Like I understand the woman's body, but we don't always understand how the breast is connected to the clitoris. You know what I'm saying? These nerve endings are connected. So when you're touching these points, you know what I'm saying? It's going to elevate the woman more. You know what I mean? But people don't like to study and better themselves when it comes to their partner, unless, like what Cree say, like I said, really care about them, right? A lot of the stuff when it comes to sexual encounters now is just quick. It's almost like shaking hands. So you know what I'm saying? I think I heard somebody say that women cheat for emotional reasons, right? So it's way different for them when they're cheating. They're cheating for emotional reasons, but getting some pussy for a dude is like shaking at somebody's hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
could fuck it. I could easily fuck one of my enemies if it's a woman. A woman couldn't do that, really. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to be emotionally tied. I could hit that shit, not even think about it. 5 minutes after I hit it, it wouldn't even bother me none. Because
Damn.
that's how we are wired, though. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, and that really goes into the whole men cheating thing because like my man Rico was saying, bro, when you really dive deeper into all this stuff, you start to understand that a lot of this stuff that is given to us to think about when it comes to relationships and how we interact with each other, especially when it comes to men with women and how they say we should have one woman, is really all a system based off our enemy's culture. Everything that we've been given has been given to us by our enemy's culture. This is how they think. You know what I'm saying? In our culture, we've had multiple women. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is what a lot of dudes don't talk about in our culture. We've also had women who had many men on their side. Like we don't talk about that either, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like frowned upon for it to be like that. But there were powerful women who had 8, 9 dudes ready. You know what I'm saying? They beck and call. But that's just how our culture is, though. You know what I'm saying? We're fruitful like that, though. But I feel a lot of the times when it comes to us thinking about having multiple partners, we're just trained by our enemies. And I think that's because they don't want us to make more black people. So
Okay. Cree, what's up with that? I know you got something on that. What's been said? What you got? I see you ready. I see you ready.
I'm just thinking like we're okay. Well, let me touch up on the positive stuff first. He was definitely right when he spoke about learning a woman's body. Men will go learn how to put a truck together. They
yep.
will learn how to put a motorcycle together. But when it comes to relationship or mental health, it's like don't need that. I can fix myself. I don't need that. And that could be that's like the wrongest thought process ever. Relationships and your body, just taking care of yourself, period. Like those are things that was not instilled in us growing up. Another point he made, this systematic, it's not a coincidence that we are. It's a Christian thing. Like you're supposed to be getting married, one person. That stuff is Christianity, and it was from far back, way before us, right? So it's a lot of people who don't think for themselves. It's like they go to what everybody else is going to, or they go to where their parents taught them to go to, and then they say, okay, this is mine, but it's not yours. It's somebody else made this shit up, and you just adapted and said and conformed, and then now you acknowledge it as your own. It's not, you're not your own thinker if you're following somebody else's book. But then again, what do you follow? Because everybody want to belong to something. Everybody want to follow something. Everybody want to do something that's going to give them hope for a better whatever it is that they're seeking. So you got to follow something because clearly we didn't write these books. We as black people, when I say we, like we really don't own shit. Like we used to, but they stripped us from all that, so we really don't own nothing. Like even reading a book, I would read a book and I'd be like, man, that seemed like it go with what I'm going through today. And so now I'm taking that and it's like, well, this might be what's wrong with me or what's wrong with her or him, but you don't really know. Like you just living, it's just like a cycle that keeps repeating itself until you break it, until you instill new belief systems, reprogramming. Like it's a whole process. All right. So to get back on topic,
Oh, it's you know how it is with
back
topics.
on the topic,
Yeah.
I think we as a people, whoever the hell you are, like you should do what makes you happy. If you're not happy, you're not being satisfied, your needs not being met, go do something else. Because life is too short to be like following people. Like stop. Just stop doing that.
All right, that's what's up. Miss Janet, what you got on anything been said?
Where the girls at?
I definitely believe what they said. Where men are not meant to be with one partner their whole life. It's just not natural. So
Humans.
no. I
Think
fall
about
more
what you're
on
saying.
that.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
I'm definitely thinking about what I'm saying. So I
Okay.
think for men, not for women, I don't think that it's the same. I'm a big believer in a master key and a lock. So I believe that it's okay for a key to unlock several locks, but not a lock to be unlocked by several keys. If that makes sense. So that's my belief. And I don't know what's wrong with her because I don't want no fingers up in me. I don't struggle with my partners as far as my breasts are concerned, but I don't want nobody just sticking fingers up in me. Like if that's something she needs to have that conversation with them before they get down to business. So,
Right.
but you can hold the fingers over here. And like I said, I don't struggle as far as men taking care of the breast area when we get to that.
We know. We know. I
Can I
understand.
respond?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Creek.
All right, so she said that for men, because women are so different, right? How many partners have you had? Don't even answer. Don't even answer. But I know it's not just one.
No, absolutely
Right.
not. But what I'm saying though is I don't believe that it's natural for men to be in like a marriage and only have one partner. I just have that's my belief.
Right.
It doesn't mean that it's right but
Yeah,
I
sure.
believe that men are visual creatures.
Very.
They're naturally built to reproduce. That's their job. So I feel like for women, we're emotionally connected to these men when they enter us. So it's not of course I haven't had just one partner, but it's not natural for us not to find someone and stick to that one person. That's just my personal belief.
Let me ask this: since you said when a man enters a woman, do you feel there's more um, emotion? I guess. I mean, when we let me ask you this: when we talking about enter, where are we talking about entering? Where's the most emotion
You
at?
know,
I knew that was
when
coming.
when you have sex, when a man puts his dick inside somebody's vagina, like now they leave DNA.
Yeah.
So it's not the opposite way. They're leaving DNA. Like we're becoming a part of each man that we decide
I've
to
heard
have
that.
intercourse
Bro,
with.
I was gonna bring that up.
So um that's why I'm saying for men and women, it's a little bit different. We're built different. Our body parts are different.
Right.
So they're leaving a part of themselves
Yeah.
with us. We're not doing that to them.
Yeah.
So I wholeheartedly believe that.
I heard that. And I'll say this, and then I'm gonna make a comment. I think Rico and Seven got something. Then we're gonna move to the next one. But so do you Creed? You didn't know where I was going with that. I was trying to figure out how
I
to word
knew
it.
it was about to come out. I knew it. But you go right ahead.
So I would just say this, Creed. You mentioned something that women may cheat because of what's missing. Rico had said something earlier about their need to open their mouth, communicate with whatever. So and where I'm going at it is if the woman is communicating this to the man what she's missing this whole time, and then he's not listening, then that's when she's gonna probably go over here to this dude. But this dude over here probably just gonna straight just fuck. Maybe. I don't know. But
I
she
swear
don't,
it.
huh?
I hear it so many times from women who cheated. They have went to their partners, their husbands, and said, "I done told him, I done showed him, I done put on lingerie, I done did this, I done did that," and
Yeah.
he's not going because he's so complacent.
Yeah.
And it's like he knows she ain't going nowhere because he might have cheated before and she never left, or whatever.
Yeah.
But before they step out, and this is not my experience, but I've
Yeah.
heard this, that they have tried countless amount of times. Now, I wanted to say something to what Janet said
Okay.
about women not being wired or whatever the case may be, and this whole emotional crap and all this stuff. I can assure you that I have laid down with people and not even thought twice about them back in the day. And it didn't bother me not one bit. Women are completely capable of doing this. I'd appreciate it if people would stop thinking women are not capable of doing that and just getting what she want out of it because she know he was a headhunter or booty eater or whatever the hell he was. Women are completely capable of getting pleased by somebody they don't give a crap about and then going on and chasing behind the one they do give a crap about. It's stupid. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But when you really think about it, it's the same thing men do.
I think it's more masculine than women though.
Look, twist it how you want to, right? Twist it, call it, put a name, a label on it. It's a human nature thing. in my opinion.
Right.
I dig it.
I got it. All right, cool.
Hey,
Go ahead, Rico.
for me, when it comes to like all this stuff with the cheating, women look at sex from their perspective. Of course, that's the only perspective that they have because I believe it was Seven. I think Seven said it. Sex, when we have sex with a woman we don't care about, we could care less. As soon as we come, we want to get the hell away from him. If we got a woman, most of the time we feel bad. And I used to do that when I was younger. But after I got older, I was like, why I'm feeling bad, I'm just going to do it again. I literally had to think that to myself because I knew I was going to do it again. But in the beginning, I did. But we could care less. If we go home with a woman after the club, we don't give a damn about that woman. And we don't care if we like a 5-minute brother, 2-second brother. We saw her, she was attractive. And when the man talks to you, or in the Wizzo say, when that dog wants to hunt, or as long as he gonna hunt, he's gonna hunt. Yeah. And as soon as the hunt is over, we are like predators and y'all are prey to us. That's exactly how we think. We're no different, again, from the animals. As soon as we come, we want to get away from them. Also, a happy woman does not cheat. A happy woman, again, does not cheat, especially when she knows what's out there in them streets, because it's really nothing out there. When a woman finds the man that treats her right and gives her all the things she wants, she will never cheat. She will never cheat. Never cheat. And there are women that can have sex with a man and not get attached, but there's not that many. I can't tell you when I was younger how many women I would live. I'm gonna tell you what I would say to them. I have a woman or a wife. I have a wife. I'm not gonna leave her. I have 9 children. I didn't have that many at the time, but right. How many ever children that I had, I give her the option to choose, right? And most of them, they still choose to deal with me. And I tell them, you can never say you love me. I can see it in your eyes. But if you ever say it, I will leave you alone. I'm not going to get attached to you. I'm not. But yes, they will, especially if the sex is good. That's y'all bonding mechanism. Y'all are different from us. When y'all have sex with 5 or more men, do you realize most of you lose your ability to bond, and you are 20% more likely to be alone if you have sex with 5 or more men. That's y'all bond. Cree, you're not like most women. That's why when talking to you, you're a woman and an attractive woman, but I don't talk to you about things I would talk back with these normal women. Yeah. And listening to what Janice, right? Janice,
yeah.
Listening to what she said, I could clearly say, hey, she's not either, because she said she knows men are not wired or not wired to be with one woman. It's in our nature to be that way. But again, a happy woman doesn't cheat, because it's easier for a man to replace the woman than it is for a woman to replace a man who has his things together. It really is. There's way more of y'all than it is us. It's a numbers thing.
All right, let me say this before, because I know Cree got something to say, and just I'm gonna reference Janice, and Janice, let me know if I get it wrong. But I believe one time you said something to the fact that your man can go over and have sex with whoever he wants to, but he can't get a tie to get emotions or something like that. Am I right?
Yeah, can't spend money, can't be emotionally attached, have babies, all that extra stuff. Like, but if it's just a hidden and quit it, like, that it is what it is. It's called respectful cheating.
Respectful cheating, yeah. Cree, what was you gonna say?
I was going to say that these men that Rico speak of, they just lack discipline. There are some men who just want one woman. I don't know a lot of them, but I know you had one on your show. I remember you had that one on your show. They exist. I'm only saying this because I've experienced some of them exist for different reasons. Some of them are health conscious. Some of them just want their kids to have one mother. Some of them did that in their younger years, so now they want just one woman. They exist is all I'm saying. Yeah. Now, this whole idea and notion that women can't sleep around and because they care, they don't give a damn about that stuff, or it wouldn't be so many prostitutes. The oldest profession in the world, prostitution. Like, it's women who sleep with these. I was in the club and this old man, and he was old, wrinkly. Like, he kept trying to get me to dance with him. I was like, I don't want to dance with you. And then he asked this other lady. She danced with him. His hands was all over her, right? And she even gave him her number. And this was a younger lady. And she was like, well, sometimes I do my community service because, I like to have nice stuff. So what does that say? She will sleep with him because she knows she's gonna get some nice stuff. That's her choice, right? Her body, her choice. There are a lot of women who operate in that same way. Don't tell me that because she happy, her husband, he could be in the military. Like they see this type, military people see this type of stuff all the time. Like they wife at home, just because they separated and some needs not getting met, she going to get it met somewhere else. Doesn't make her a bad lady no more than it makes you a bad man when you step out. There are women out here operating, and I'm not gonna say no masculine women. No, these just women. Like it's a human nature thing. Your needs not getting met, you go get them met somewhere else.
Now, I didn't say that. I understand what she's saying. What I'm saying is a happy woman does not cheat. She want because she's so in love with that man, she don't even think about another man. She does as a man.
You really
What do y'all-
believe that? You
Wizzo
delusional.
and Seven. What do y'all think about that? A happy woman won't cheat.
Hey man,
Shit. Go ahead, Seven.
I want to say something about Creed talking about some discipline. Hey, listen, man.
Okay.
The discipline shit. Let me tell you about this, man. Truthfully, if you were truly disciplined, it wouldn't matter if you're happy or not in your relationship. You understand that relationships go through good times and bad times regardless. You wouldn't even cheat.
That's why I said you lack discipline.
Like motherfuckers out here, bro. If you truly got this one, none of that other shit is on your mind, but just building yourself and understanding your partner and both of y'all growing together. You know what I'm saying? Today's culture is all about lacking discipline. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about just fulfilling whatever desires you have. Nothing is about true spiritual growth. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let Cree bring up her topic, what she was gonna bring up, because whether y'all watching it now or y'all watching it later, I'm telling you on Wizzo Talk, there's never just one fucking topic. So if you see we have multiple guests, we gonna bring up multiple shit. So if you leave, your ass gonna miss something. Don't go by what I put up there in the title, because I had to put some shit up there. So Rico, you was asking me about the happy woman not cheating. I'm gonna say this right here, because Cree said women cheat for what's missing. So if you giving her everything and she's not missing anything, then she probably won't cheat.
Exactly.
Man.
But
That's what I'm
realistically speaking, as humans, we're gonna disappoint at some point.
Right.
At some
And
point.
then yes, I understand that you're gonna disappoint at some point, but then are you gonna ride it on out because I had this one fault, or he slipped up this time, or she did whatever? But if she's happy, this is just my thought, because when you had said that women cheat for what's missing, so if he's giving her everything, she's not missing anything, she may not cheat. I'm just saying. And then go ahead.
No, I was just gonna bring up this one thing real quick.
Okay.
There's a video that was circling around the internet about a woman, right? And she was talking about how her husband provides her with everything she could possibly need, right? She don't want for nothing. Nigga, the house, everything. Nigga, she's talking about some, she's still not happy. She put this shit on the internet. So this is the thing though. A woman's happiness, majority of the time, is based on their hormones. And I keep trying to tell y'all this, bro. Their hormones are imbalanced because of how they eating. Motherfuckers out here eating, smoking, doing all type of crazy shit, fucking up their hormones. And that woman's hormones is everything, because a woman's hormones control her mind, right? I mean, I'm not saying that men's hormones don't control their mind, but the science shows that a man's hormones are regulated every 24 hours. A woman's hormones is regulated every 28 days.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People got to think about this shit, man. It's science, man.
Well, then give us 28 days. We might be happy again.
Nah, because y'all balance is so wild though. Y'all only got 1 week of solid thinking, bro, and that's when y'all ready to mate.
Damn. So let me say this, and I got to get to Cree for a topic, because she's only gonna be here for a little bit.
Hey, Wizzo, wait, Wizzo.
Oh, go ahead.
My topic has to do with what we were talking about.
Okay, well, let me finish this, and then I'll let
Okay.
you go and say your topic, and because I know Cree only got to be out here by 7, so I got to make sure she get her point in. I was going to just address when I said earlier about the video when the lady was talking about men cheat for variety, and Rico, you referenced me earlier saying about when I said when that long as that dog hunt, long as that dog still hunting and he's still out there, he's gonna hunt and knock that pussy down. At the same time, at some point you thinking that he might get to some age to where, that dog don't hunt as much, because I'm telling you, it's one woman sometimes is a fucking
Don't work.
It just, what you say, Cree?
It stopped working.
It stopped working. What's not working? Oh, his dick
That
stopped
thing,
working.
that
The
thing
meat
that's been
stopped
all
working.
around the world. Shit.
Okay,
Man, they
yeah,
got pills for that shit,
It-
man.
one
Yeah.
woman can't do it.
he gonna get out there. But that was just my deal about the men cheating for variety. And I do think that a man, because several ladies on my podcast have said that a man needs to spend a little bit more time with foreplay over the body, not necessarily like Janet said she don't want no fingers in her pussy, so you can leave that alone. You can probably rub around it or do whatever or the nipples, but she didn't want no. She didn't say nothing about a couple other places. I'm not gonna say, but she just said that one, so I don't know. I need to go to Rico, and then we got to get to Creed before she have to leave. Go ahead, Rico.
Okay, it's real quick because it goes with that. Creed, last night when you was interviewing those two women and we had that long discussion, this is my question. You said that woman said that she expects men to cheat, right? So if a woman expects men to cheat, why would you want to get in a relationship when you know you're going to be hurt? One more question. And wouldn't you think that if you're expecting that man to cheat, the relationship is already ruined because you coming in there with negativity? You're expecting him to cheat, so you're already on the edge and ready to snap and looking for things. So why get in the relationship, and does it ruin the relationship because of those expectations?
You asking me?
Cree, can I say
Women, I'm
something
asking
on
them,
that?
either
Go
one of
ahead, you
y'all.
can respond first.
Can I? So why does it have to be negative? If I'm expecting him to cheat, why does that have to be a negative? Like it doesn't mean that I'm looking at it negatively. Like this is if I've just been in situations where this is what happens, so I'm preparing myself for this, I'm not going to be hurt because my expectation is this is going to happen. This is something that I'm going to have to deal with. We're going to have to move past it, like work through it. But that's my expectation. It doesn't have to be a negative expectation. I guess it just depends on how you're looking at it. So I wouldn't look at it as a negative thing. I'm not entering the relationship negatively. Like I don't date men. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been with some men that I know were 100% faithful. But my expectation is that they're going to cheat. It's not, I don't think that they're cheating to hurt me. I'm not thinking I'm going to be hurt by this. It's just, like I said, if my thought process is a man is visual, he's going to feel like he's missing out on something. So, of course, he's going to go and try different stuff. I'm not going to be hurt by that as long as he stays emotionally faithful to me.
Okay,
Creed?
question is, I have a question for her. I have a question.
Can I answer first?
Okay, go ahead.
Creed hadn't got the answer yet.
It's absolutely a negative thing. Again, cheating to me is negative because it's attached to lying, manipulating, being deceitful, not being who you say you are in the beginning, or not saying. So it's not the cheating itself; it's the lies, that the manipulation that some men start off relationships with. Now, if I expect you to cheat, then I'm not even going to deal with you. I'd rather live in my delusional world that whoever I choose not going to cheat on me. And I'm not going to come in with some baggage from the last relationship because he cheated and think my new man cheated. I start off with 0%, or shall I say 100%, and then I let him mess it up on his own. Or I might mess it up. Shit, I'm imperfect too.
Right.
So I let it go that way. So I start off 100% being honest, open, completely transparent. And if it go down here from there, that's where it go down. So I never have that expectation that a person that I choose that I'm going to be in a relationship is going to cheat on me. Sure. But if I did, I wouldn't be in a relationship with him. So that's my answer.
Okay, Miss Janice, I have a question. To you, is cheating good or bad?
Well, I know her answer.
To you, if you're in a relationship and you care for that man, if you like that man, is that a good thing for you or a bad thing?
Liking him is a good thing for me.
No, I say it's him cheating on you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
She don't look at it like that though.
Yeah, it like I said, I guess I have stipulations.
It's okay to admit it's bad. Come on.
No,
Well,
so it's not.
I'm about to hold you accountable for your words. It's okay, say it.
It's not going to be a bad thing to me. So I'm going to tell you. So I spent 4 years in love with someone in a solid relationship. He cheated from the day that we made it official until we broke up. None of the cheating like bothered me. You couldn't tell me anything about him. I didn't care what nobody said, who had slept with him, where he was at, none of that, because he was meeting my needs emotionally. Now, when that stopped, is then when I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
That was
So
I think-
it's
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not gonna say that it's a bad thing. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone, and it's my personal feeling. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that feels like they're missing out on what should be normal for them because they are emotionally connected to me. I want him to still be able to go out, try out stuff. If he's out somewhere and he sees a chick that he thinks is super fine and wants to know what that's like, I want him to be able to try that and then come back home. Like, I don't care how anyone feels about it. It's not a bad thing to me. Like, that's I'm in a relation. I'm in a relationship now. I know that he's 100% faithful to me. I know that he would not
How does
cheat.
that feel?
But
Boring, probably.
Probably overwhelmed.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Equilibrium.
Oh,
Probably
dang.
all stressing on it and nothing.
Go ahead and answer.
so it feels, yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming because then I know, like, there's and maybe that's my selfishness, because now I'm like, there's a higher expectation for me to maintain all of his needs, if that makes sense, because
Yeah.
I know no other woman is gonna be helping out with that, so I gotta be on my, yeah, so
Yeah,
maybe
you
it's a
gotta put
selfish
some-
thing.
You got to put some work in other words. Let me say, and then I got to get to 7. Janice, I have to ask this because when I knew the answer to that when Rico kind of asked that, because you've already established how you don't care if your man go and cheat, he can do whatever and all that stuff like that. But my thing is to ask you, you know that he's probably over there, or is it off limits for him to eat her pussy and come home? Is that off limits? Because 9 times out of 10, he's probably gonna go over there and suck her pussy and maybe eat her ass
And now
or
you
something
know.
like that. So I'm just asking, is that off limits? Do you
Yeah,
get that straight with him from the beginning?
that's
Say,
right.
okay, look, it ain't
Yeah,
over. You can't go eat her pussy and all that.
there's I have this discussion with anyone when we start dating. Yeah, there's some things that are off limit. Like, don't
Okay,
you don't
okay,
have to do the most.
right. I got you.
That
Right.
is so unrealistic thinking, though.
Let me
When
hear
they in
from-
that
Listen, but if
bedroom,
you
you ain't gonna know what's going down.
I'm gonna tell you right now, what I don't know, I'm not focused on.
right.
Not until you get that
So
STD.
I'm not saying that maybe he's not doing that, but that also comes with the conversation that we have. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, no, I expect you not to bring anything home, for you to be having safe sex, not having babies, like all that stuff. Like, that's the expectation. Like, if I'm gonna give you this leeway, then I expect you to at least have enough respect for me, to kind of follow some of these boundaries that I have. Now, everyone's not mature enough to do that, and it's not always going to work that way. But I mean, it is what it is. It works for me.
One more thing, and I need to go to Creed because it's closing.
Damn,
in
Mark,
time.
crazy.
So if you wind up, he didn't been out, your guy that you know that okay with cheating, he didn't went out or whatever. He come back home, that damn thing is like a limp noodle, and you horny as hell. What's the problem?
Honey
Do
pack,
you
man.
do you drop? Do you don't? Do you go? Do you? What do you do? Do you get it back up so you can get some that's left, or do you just say, okay, baby, I know you done went out and got some, so I'm gonna let you rest till tomorrow? What do you do?
Probably not. His mouth still works. Like,
Okay,
so
okay.
get to it.
Okay. So with that being said, our 7, I know we didn't get to you, but I need to let Creed get her topic in, and then we'll come.
I'm gonna stay to 7:30. Go ahead. You need to get to 7. Go ahead, because this is good.
Listen, I don't even want to ask about the topic. I just want to ask Janice a question since we all on her right now. This shit crazy. So check this out. Because somebody's like, "Why I'm making faces over here? This shit blowing my fucking mind." Hey, so what if, right? Let's say you got a guy, right? Y'all do y'all regular freaky shit, normal shit, do not even that freaky, right? But he been fucking around with some other bitch, right? He come home and he toot that thing up until you put 2 fingers in his ass because some lady and turned him out. What you doing?
Oh Lord.
That's not my problem. You better go back over there and get it.
Nah,
Like,
he used to get
yeah,
pegged.
no.
Now he trying to get it at home. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
with him?
No, he's
You
not
love
getting
him?
it over. He's not getting it over here.
Hey,
Like,
blow that nigga back out, man. I see
no.
it in you. You got it in you.
That I need you to know too. For me, any type of ass play coming from my partner is an automatic. We're done. I can't.
Right.
I can't. Like, I'm always gonna think differently of you, and now it's a wrap.
I'm
So
saying
I
he get
can't.
turned out. What if he go fucking with another woman? She peeing on him and shitting on him and shit like that.
But she
Oh,
don't know
wow.
none of that.
I'm saying, but he gonna come home. He gonna
Yes.
want it if he like it. He gonna want it from the woman he care about. Like,
That's
baby,
it.
let's try this.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna know where he got it from, and as long as it doesn't cross any boundaries that I have, like, I'm willing to try new stuff. But ass play, absolutely not. You gotta go.
Okay, keep
As
And they
staying,
play with
soon
staying,
as
your
you
ass.
staying out
It's
there.
so
No,
many different
him
variables.
wanting
It's so many
me to
different variables.
play with his ass is an automatic, like, we're done.
No,
No, I
Like,
say can the
Damn,
man
like,
play with
what,
your ass?
even if he tell you that's what his
Oh,
prostate
Rico.
is.
oh yeah. Like, he can do it to me, absolutely. So I there, if I'm in a relationship and we're in a solid relationship, there's no closed holes over here. So, but as far as me doing it to him, absolutely fucking
she
not.
said
No,
there's
you
no
gotta
closed
go.
hole.
I agree.
Hey y'all,
I
let me
agree.
say this
Across
right
the
quick.
world.
Let me thank my viewers that's watching out there. Hey y'all, we appreciate the comments. We see them right there. But I'm thinking that he's saying if you want to have 2 or 3, because I was thinking I don't know. I know
23.
that is that 23. Come
No, that's
on,
2
G.
or
He
3.
means 2 or 3. He
I
means 2
know,
or
I
3.
know it. I'm just fucking with him.
Oh.
But I know who that is. I just fucking with it. But I thank my viewers for watching and appreciate y'all standing by and keep the questions coming in. And Mark, welcome back, Mark. Mark's been on before a couple of times like that. He's Mark's a white guy, and I think he's been trying to get him some black pussy for a while, but just haven't. I think he's a diehard Trumper, and he want to see what some of that black pussy like. But I
He
don't know.
does.
Mm. Listen,
That being
so
said,
my relationship, he's white
yeah,
and he's white and he's KPD. So
Oh, you
damn.
fucking with
um
the cops.
She say, what does that? What does that mean? Capable of doing anything?
Hey, how
Damn,
hey,
Mike
bro,
drop.
hey, that's crazy. He probably start off their motherfucking love making session by saying, "Get on the fucking ground right now."
How
Hey,
many times he done
let
handcuffed
me
you?
let me
Face
come
down,
over.
ass up.
Oh damn. No, does she now y'all remember Janice already said she ain't giving up shit from the back because he got to fuck up missionary because she's pretty enough for him to see her face. She ain't giving up nothing from the back.
What?
You remember that. You
That's what
remember
y'all
that.
remember that.
I didn't say never. I just said I prefer.
She
Oh,
prefer. It's
my
a preference.
bad, my bad. I got it wrong. Creed, what you got to throw out there for us? I appreciate you staying a little while longer also.
Yeah, this is good stuff right here. Janice bringing the heat. But let me say this. This is one of the reasons why men out here are running rapid, because women are okay with them running rapid and still coming back to them and giving them whatever they went out there and got.
Damn.
I'm not with that. I'd rather not.
Okay.
I think women should stop having sex with men, period, until they get what they want from them.
Okay, then
You
when we
want a
say
relationship, you want a commitment, don't give them sex until you get what you want. I think a lot of people are, and like some of those interviews, like the therapist lady, she was like, women are dumb. And I was like, damn, why do you say that? Because we putting up and dealing with any old thing for men. And another man even said that women have no expectations, which is what they should have. Because I asked him, do you think men are doing too much or women are expecting too much from men? He said, y'all not even expecting enough from men. Y'all need to expect more. So it's like we women in general have lowered our guards, lowered our standards, just doing whatever to get along, to just having a piece of man is better than having no man. And I'm guilty myself. Like I tried a situation such as Janice, and no matter what honesty and truth I brought, he was still lying. I'm like, God damn. It's not even like I was asking for details, but don't be bringing nobody around me and you know you dealing with them and I'm clueless, looking like bobblehead boo boo the fool. Like that's the only one of the requirements I had. So I don't care how much leeway you get to give them the feeling of lying and getting away with it, the thrill of being sneaky and getting away with it is going to always be there, male and female. I think it's a human thing. I'm not going to separate the two because I see it on both sides.
all right, so let's go to 7. She's saying that women need to stop having stop having sex. Now I don't know if that means giving up head or the ass. I don't
Oh
know.
Lord,
But,
all that.
yo, yo,
Stop
yo,
it.
yo.
Just
oh,
stop
okay.
it.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Stop it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this, man.
So let's go to
First,
7.
hey, check this out, man. First, whoever she was talking to gotta be a motherfucking simp. Cause women got all the motherfucking expectations, man. If you're on the internet, you gonna see, bro. Men, we only ask for like 2 things. Women got like a fucking list of 1,000 motherfucking things they be needing and wanting. Goddamn it! So this is why I say, if we gonna go over Cree talking about, if you gonna hold the sex back. Let's make a list. We go blow for blow, man. You meet a need, I meet a need, right? And we gonna see who needs get met first. Cause I guarantee you, the first need I need is some pussy. So hey, I'm still gonna win. If we gonna go need for need, you got 1,000 needs. I'm only gonna have to meet one, and you only gotta meet one. You still gonna be unhappy. Like motherfuckers out here talking about some women don't got enough wants and needs. Shit, y'all got everything, bro. Motherfucker gotta be a certain height, nigga gotta be making a certain amount of money, a motherfucker feet gotta be a certain motherfucking length, my toes all gotta match, and y'all motherfuckers women be having some crazy expectations of men just from what I see on the internet. Now, from what
Well,
I've
you're
seen
getting it
in
off on
real
the
life,
internet.
bro, this is what I'm saying, just from on the internet. But what I've seen in real life, I've seen some women that are hold men down no matter what. You know what I'm
They
saying?
could
I'm
be
not gonna
locked
be
up.
unrealistic and just talk about what I see on the internet because I know a lot of shit
Thank
on the
you.
internet is put there by the CIA. It's propaganda.
Yeah.
We really be
Thank
out here taking care of each other, bro. Motherfuckers,
Thank
just
you.
like motherfuckers that say, "Oh man, black fathers ain't there for their kids."
Yeah.
Nigga, I seen a goddamn post. These 2 niggas was on a motherfucking podcast, right? These 2 niggas like, hey, bro, you call your dad, and I'm gonna call my dad, and whoever
That's all
motherfucker
that.
didn't answer first, you know what I'm saying? They's gonna win some type of bet. Nigga, they did the answer at the same time
Same
on the 3rd
time.
call. I'm on
Yeah.
3rd ring, dog.
Yeah.
So a
So
lot of this shit that's being put out here, bro, we really need to stop looking at what's going on the internet. That's why I said the shit I said at first about the internet.
Mm-hmm.
We really be
Don't be
holding
posting
each
it.
other down. Even back in the days, women used to know they men used to be cheating, but niggas still took care of the household, like Janet was saying. A lot of the times, niggas like, man, as long as you take care of that household, that's all that matters. You come home, you spending time with your kids, you taking care of your wife. You might got something on the side, but a lot of women back in the day understood that that's how men were. But niggas still did what they had to do. Now, if we do this whole blow for blow thing, like I said, niggas still gonna win because there's only one thing niggas really be after. You know what I'm saying? To us, if you getting some good sex, companionship gonna kind of come with that though. Because you ain't gonna hit nothing real good and a woman ain't gonna care about you.
right.
Like Rico said. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking with a chick, bro, if you fucking her real good, she gonna fall in love with you. She gonna be cooking for you, making your lunch, even if you don't want it. Y'all can literally sit down, have guidelines, and say, hey, no feelings attached. By the 3rd time you hit that shit, she gonna be calling your goddamn phone in the middle of the night while she know you laying next to your girl.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't think that got nothing to do with sex though.
And oh, you know, I was
You
about
ain't
to
had
ask you
nobody
something.
put it down.
Y'all overrate putting too much on sex. That's a lie.
That's
Let
what,
me,
I don't buy that. I don't buy that
though.
for 1 second.
That's
Let
what
me-
men want.
And
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Did you
No,
say
I'm
it's
talking
always
about she's
over
saying
in
the
1
woman,
second?
if you put it down real good, she gonna be doing this and doing that. No, she doing this and that because she wants you to choose her. She wants you to
Yeah,
get up.
because you
and
fucking
go.
her good.
But it ain't about you. No, absolutely
Hell
not.
yeah.
It's about that woman in that position. She want to be in that position. That other
Yeah,
woman.
missionary.
No. The house you taking care of, she wants you to be taking care of hers, not that one.
The
It
house
is
you talking
definitely,
about
it's
is the
being in a higher
vagina. I'm
position.
trying
It's
to
not
tell you.
being no.
She
That's
want a
get
man
out
in
of
that
here.
house.
Y'all doing too much for
let
sex.
me-
It is not the sex.
let me ask Cree this right here. So Cree, when we talk about, so is this a conversation like when you meet someone, and I'm not just saying, I'm just talking in general here.
Mhm.
You know, you meet somebody, you're gonna lay down all of the rules, all of the guidelines, probably on the second date, the first date, or when you see it's going somewhere or something like that.
I don't do none of that. So I let them. I get to know people. For me
Okay.
personally, I'm not sure like how other women operate. But before I used to operate, I tell them, "Hey, I don't tolerate this. I don't tolerate that." And as soon as they break one of them, I don't have nothing to say to them, or I treat them with a long stick, a long spoon. But now I just let people be their authentic self, so I can see who the hell they are and how they operate and how they move. Because one of the lessons that I have learned is that you don't teach the man how to treat you, because they know how to pretend just well enough to get what Seven said, the goal anyway. So to alleviate that, you don't even tell them. So you just be broad, like I want somebody who's man of their word, like, and you let them figure out what that means to them. You know what I mean? So if you tell me I'm gonna call you or we gonna go out this day, and then you don't for whatever reason, and then you don't even tell me, you know, then I already know you're a BSer. So
Right. All
I
right.
let people operate in their authentic way, so I can see what they rather do.
My last thing, then I need to go to Rico. So, and I don't remember at what time, Creed, but and you may have been joking, but on one of the podcast sessions, you said shit. You didn't say shit. You say it might need to be another woman because I might need a break. So he might need to have another woman in there because I might not want to do nothing that night or something
I
like
think
that.
that should always be an option. I think
Yeah, that sound like what Janice said.
because sometimes you get tired of the same old thing. Like I'm just saying, sometimes you get tired of the same thing. Like if you as a couple decide that y'all want to venture out and try and do different things, that should be an option of trying and venturing out and doing. Like I don't think nothing should be like closed or like the Bible say. Like it shouldn't be no you wrapping your mind around like if we do this, it's sin. We're sinning. Like if y'all do that as a couple and y'all are the same mind and the same rules and regulations in y'all marriage, y'all should be able to do that and trust it. Like I don't see nothing wrong with that.
All right, let's go. Let's go to Rico. Rico, what's up, man?
Hey, look, I just want to say this. It go back to something y'all said earlier. If, like what Cree was going along with what Cree was saying as well. If a woman is married to a man and she wants to keep him focused and steady, she should open her mind and realize that maybe I should try these things with him. It's okay to go to a club and y'all choose a woman that y'all may want together and speak with her about some things. I don't believe unless you're really secure in your relationship, you should be okay with your man and you know, him and two women if you're not secure in your relationship. But if you are, you can do that. But I say that because whether it's voluntarily or involuntarily, he's going to be with another woman. He's just a young man. He's going to be it. So you can say, well, I'm not going to deal with it. And I'm not into being polygamous. You're going to do it voluntarily or involuntarily when you're dealing with young men. A young man is not going to be with one woman. Older men, they'll say, well, my man, like you just said, your man doesn't cheat, but you also said he was white, so they different than us. We are way
No, they're
better.
not.
Anyway,
No, they're not.
well, you know
No,
what? I'm
they're
not
not.
going to speak on that white man.
No, they're not.
Because that white man is not us. We kings and queens over here.
They're not different. They
You
things
gotta
still
open
be the
your
same way
mind
when they see something
because
else.
he's gonna cheat. Young men are gonna cheat. It's impossible for us to be with one woman. I'm not saying it's okay, but unless you're willing to go out and say, okay, let's do this together. Let's try this at least once to see how we experience. You're gonna have his attention right there, and he's more likely to stay around because now you're doing something that no one else does. And one more thing, women, y'all want to keep your man, wake him up to some head from time to time. That's something most women don't do. The first time that ever happened to me, look, been friends with her forever.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you on that right there. No,
Friends.
Rico, or to the ladies about the waking up to some head.
Yes. Yeah, it'll change your life, Seven. Change your life. Thought I was having the
Yeah,
best
let me
day
say
of my life.
this. Let me say this to that. I don't care what you do to somebody sexually. If a person is that way, that's their way. They're that way. It doesn't change their character at all. So if their character is that of a cheater, they're going to cheat regardless of how you pleasing them in the bedroom. If their character is not that of a cheater, you can wake them up to whatever. They might not even want to be waking out of their sleep. Like you just don't know. I think it depends on the individual that you're dealing with.
Yeah,
No
depends.
man gonna turn
Telling
down
you,
head.
sex is overrated. Like that's why they keep doing all these weird shit things to try to make it better. Because once you get the nut, then it's like
But
Yeah,
men need sex to survive, Cree,
you.
to live.
Listen, I'm not saying it's not needed. Like I'm not saying that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just telling you that it's overrated. Like people have perverted it. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's too much.
And I'm glad that Rico said men need sex because you have some of them out there on that other side that they don't have to have a vagina. They like the brown eye. So that ones that go that way, but it's still considered as sex. But I want to just touch on go over here to Janice. For some reason, Janice just getting picked on a little bit, but she holding it down with her KD. Just white. Was that KD for King Dick? Oh, KPD. Oh,
Hey,
Oh
PD.
my
okay. Anyway,
God,
so
Rico!
but Janice, so
Wow.
your guy is white that you're dating right now. But I want to
Mhm.
before I ask you my question, I want to ask Creed. Creed, do you date outside your race?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I love my black kings to the day
Okay.
I die. That's it. That's
All
it for
right.
me.
All right.
I
So
have
then
nothing against people who do though, because sometimes I know another friend who got with a white guy and he treats her beyond great. And she was like, she ain't never had no black man treat her that way. So I commend her and him, like, be happy, whatever makes you happy. And
all
that's
right.
what I mean. Like, it just would never gonna be not gonna be for me. Because I'm gonna look at you and be like, and maybe
Okay. Janice, you know I'm coming to you and I'm gonna ask you why. I know you didn't dated outside of your race probably before, maybe. You with this white
But
guy.
that's not. It's not
it's her
outside.
race, it's
It's
not
not
outside her
outside
race.
my
Oh,
race.
okay, I'm
She's
sorry.
mixed.
Okay, well, so you've dated black guy, so you dating this white guy. So that just fucked up my question right there, because
Mhm.
I didn't realize what I was talking to or who I was talking to. But so anyway, so by that being in your race, that just fucked up my whole damn
I'll
That's
answer
question.
that
the question.
Caucasian in you.
What is different
Yes,
from dating the blacks than the whites? Go
I
ahead,
wasn't
since
gonna
you had
answer it that
experience of
way,
both.
but
there. So there's no difference because I've
Okay.
always dated. I, I can't think of a single race that I haven't dated.
okay.
To be honest, and I mean, like I was in a 2-year relationship with a Chinese guy, so
What?
Oh shit!
I've I've dated everything.
Why is that
Um,
so funny to us?
yeah,
Damn.
so there's no
Y'all
difference.
talk.
So everyone
Beef
has
and broccoli.
their
Yeah.
positives, everyone has their negatives. There's some things that cross with races. It's just a male thing.
Right.
So
Okay.
I date whoever makes me happy at that time, who's ever applying the proper pressure and presents themselves appropriately and makes it official and makes me happy. That's who I'm dating.
Gotcha. All
I
right.
respect.
Boom. And if
7.
they don't like you, don't like them.
All right. That's what's up. That fucked up my whole. I wasn't gonna answer it like that, Cree, but that just fucked up my shit. But anyway,
I
7.
already
What
knew
you
where
got?
you was going when you asked me.
Yeah. But I was
Man, I
going
didn't even
here a
get my
different
talking
way.
point out.
Oh, okay. I thought you did a while ago when you was talking about the
No.
sex. Okay, go ahead.
So I want to know, and I want to ask the fellas, how do you know when you found the one? And if you found that one, would you do everything you can not to let that one go?
For me, I would say I I know because she made me believe in myself when I didn't believe in myself. She made me basically who the person that I was today because I thought my life was supposed to be a whole different way. And she really just spoke like truths to me and told me these things that I could be, and I didn't have to be these other things that I was doing. And I believed it, and then I started making things happen. And what was the second part of the question?
I think that was it. How
Would
do you
you
know when
know?
you
Would you
found?
do everything you can in your
Oh,
power to keep that person?
As an older male now man now, of course, but when I was younger, I mean, I had my different reasons for doing the things that I was doing, and I was being selfish and all that. But it was the environment that I grew up in. All of my uncles, I seen them with multiple women. I had one uncle; he bought so many women around the family. Hell, I forgot which one was his wife. Like I literally had to say, "Dang, is that his wife?" Like, and that's what I was used to seeing. So, as young males, teenagers, and stuff, we see this. Okay, this is normal.
I'm
So
speaking today time though. You
oh, and
saying you
today,
never leave her?
most definitely in today. Yeah, most definitely in today. Yeah,
Most definitely
but
today.
I'm
You
not
never
going. A
leave
man
her.
is not going to put up with disrespect or not appreciating the things that they do. I'll say
So
that.
that would be
I'm not
grounds
going.
for leaving her if I'm
to
confused. Answer the damn question directly.
Of course,
okay.
I said yes. I would do anything.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 7, and then I go 7. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do anything, man. Sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker go, man, for them to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even trying to rhyme off that shit, but that's how I go spiritually. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, when you know you found the one is for a man, and this is just for men in general. Of a woman inspires you to be greater. You know what I'm saying? That's always a keeper because women are multipliers. This is what y'all do. I can put something in you, you'll give me something back. That's y'all power. You know what I'm saying? When a woman is emotionally stable, you know she the one, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's really important because the emotional stability is what's gonna really enhance the man to be greater. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga cannot thrive when a motherfucker is around them and their emotions just every fucking well. Because we don't even think in those terms, so that throws us into a certain level of chaos. But definitely when a woman is an inspiration, because I feel like that's what women are. Women inspire men to be better and greater. You know what I'm saying? A woman can inspire a man or destroy a man from what she say or the energy that she brings around him. So if you on your shit, the nigga gonna automatically want to give you everything that you want automatically without you even asking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna inspire him to want to do greater. I mean, and I just think that's human beings in general. Because men could do the same thing for women too, though. It's just we have to do it about a different way. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's where you know you got the one when she inspiring you to do shit, man.
Okay. Well, how do I know when I found the one? Fuck if I know. I don't even be thinking about that shit like that. I I date. I've been in married. The first one we was together 15, 16 years. The second one 16, 17 years. I'm with my fiance now. We've been together about 13 years or something like that. I'm into long relationships, and each one of them I give and give unconditionally them to whatever they want. They a lot of times they don't have to tell me. I listen to them what they're talking about that they want, or they shoe size. I know they bra size, they panty size. I ain't got to wait fucking Christmas to do whatever. So I just do everything that I can. We'll take trips, we'll do whatever. So, but far as trying to find out if I found the one, I honestly don't think about that shit, worry about that shit. We're gonna be together. I'm gonna do everything that I possibly can. I'm gonna fuck up along the way. But either you're gonna ride it out with me and we're gonna ride it out together, or I'm gonna have to hit the fucking street. So or hit the door or whatever. I don't know. So to answer your question, I hope I answered. How do I know if I found the one? I don't fucking know. Because if I knew that, then younger I'd been with that one. That was a long time ago. I'm a lot older now, and I told mine this now that after her, if we break up or something don't happen with us or don't make it or whatever, I'm not putting the time and effort and relationships into another one like that. You know, after 12, 13, 14, 15 years and it keep failing and it doesn't, neither one of them ever involved a man, a woman, or cheating or no shit like that. But at this one, at my age, I'm not an old motherfucker, but I'm not doing it. So I hope I answered your question. If I didn't, let me know.
I want to say this. So I appreciate that. Like you being honest, right? So like those 3 relationships that you've been in and it's lasted longer than 10 years, like you chose those women, right?
Yes, I would say that because my first we dated from like fucking middle school almost. Yes. And then the second one, yes. And yes, I guess to answer your question, yes, all 3 of them, yep.
So what about all 3 of them that made you choose them?
Well, you know,
Because
the
you
first
said I don't fucking know, but you know, because it's something about them that made you choose them and want to invest in those years with them.
the first one we were young, we were at school, we dated in fucking middle school all the way through high school. We dated, so back then young, it was probably thinking about trying to get that pussy, you know, or something like that. You know, I mean,
Exactly.
it was middle school, you know, and so we dated on up, and then we had a kid when we got to high school, something like that. So, and then the second one, you know, I was out somewhere at a club or something, and I don't really be dancing. My cousin introduced me to my second one, and then I think about 2 months later, I called her and we started talking. We started dating, you know, and there with that one. And then the lady I'm with now, I was out swing dancing at the club is not there, in front of by across by Popeyes. Used to be Ramada or some shit. I was out dancing. I asked her to dance, the swing dance. She said she don't do that. I said, well, shit, all right, see you later. And then she hit me on the back and she said, well, come back and dance with me. I said to myself, yeah, okay. And I didn't, but she saw me standing by the rail, hit me on. I never did get my dance 13 years later.
Sound like them women.
Hey, you did get your dance.
So we still talking, you know, and so that's how that went. But I wasn't out there because, you know, like I don't even like for nobody to be telling me they love me. You know, I know because I go by that person's actions. You know, so to me, sometimes I've said before, love, the word love can be overrated. You know, and especially when a woman tell me, do you love me? Or tell me you love me. And only time I told my mama I love her is when she laid in the casket right there. So I'm not, if I don't tell my mom often enough, what make you think I'm gonna tell you? So judge my actions because my actions show you that I love you. So I hope I answered your question. I went off, but why I went through like that right there, you know. And now my fiance, she watches all my podcasts, so she didn't even know that story right there. So she gonna go back and she know the part about me meeting her, but not about my other two like that or whatever. But I've always been in some long relationships like that, and we do shit. And then just to touch on something we said earlier about learning the woman's body. I think that when you young, you just fucking, you see the hole, jump in the motherfucker. Later in life, you have to learn that woman's body and learn things about her to please her and try to keep things interesting in the relationship. I think that if you don't, not saying that guy still ain't gonna do whatever, but I'm just saying to spice up things for you two in the bedroom. I mean, if y'all going out of town somewhere, she'll jump in the back of the car and fall the windows up and fuck, you know, shit like that, you know. So, or while you're driving, you know, reach over there, grab a breast. Men gonna grab a breast in a whole minute, you know.
Yes.
I don't know if I believe it's when you get older because I'm gonna tell you right now, maybe about 9 months ago, I had the best foreplay ever from a 24-year-old. So
yeah.
Hot mama.
He was turned out by some older lady because women be turning men out too.
And at 24, unless he's been doing some research on the internet real bad, at 24, a lot of us back then wasn't thinking about doing up with just straight fucking. We didn't care if the woman got one or not. So he's probably doing some homework, which is good for him. So hopefully he keep it like that. But you said the best foreplay. I don't know if you said anything else, but you said the best foreplay. So
listen, anything else after that? What I'm gonna tell you is that it was so good, the foreplay. Like
it didn't take as much to please you.
I was complete with the foreplay. So
that's
at that
good.
point,
That's
it was
good.
like do whatever you need to do to get to where you need to get.
That's good.
So,
that's good. I agree with that. After you get that
That's
foreplay, you get
that's all good.
beat that motherfucker up. Then go ahead, Rico.
Hey, he wanted y'all had sex a lot, didn't you?
no.
Oh.
So I only had sex with him twice because I had no business. Keep in mind I have a 23-year-old. So I had no business messing with it.
But when a man, if he wants to be with you more than once, that first time y'all get together or in the beginning, he gonna put that work in. We always do for the women we want.
That's how you make a stalker.
I'm gonna tell you this, and so then we're gonna get ready to get some closing comments. I'm gonna tell you this. At 23, if I wasn't dating my lady right now that I'm dating, and here I am 58 and she's 23, I can't use nothing on her but her neck. Because that thing down there is too fertile. My kids is grown. I do not want nothing to do with that. She give me that neck and I'm done. But that's just me. Because I'm trying to be gone because my fish still swim upstream. So I ain't trying to do none of that shit.
I feel you.
Let's did anybody have anything? Because I want to make sure, because Creed's been with me long enough. I know she got to go to bed. I don't want to rush nobody, but anybody else got anything on something we say before we get some closing comments?
Nah, I'm good.
Nope. All right. So let's start with Miss Janice right here, since I've been picking on her. She just let me know that she was inside her race, which I didn't know. I think I'm gonna start putting that on the damn application.
And you ain't pay attention to that, but you definitely paid attention to how she don't mind some respect for cheating.
Oh yeah. I remember certain things, like I remember when you said that about that and polyandry and mandarin and tangerine and all that shit like that. Okay, so with that being said, let me do this right here, and let me come right here to Janice with the closing comments. Janice, what you got before we get out of here?
I just want to tell people do what makes you happy. We don't have to conform to what society says that is okay in relationships, who we should or shouldn't be sleeping with, how many partners we're supposed to have, marriage, all that stuff. Like you do what works for you. And if people don't like it, oh well, they'll be all right. They gonna do what works for them.
All right. You gonna make sure you gonna skeet that motherfucker up and be done with it. That's what's up. I ain't mad at you, Janet. Shit. Get yours, girl. 24 up in this motherfucker. Shit. All right. Miss Creed, what you got before we get out of here? What's your closing comments?
I'm gonna say this to the ladies: men respect class, so be classy, keep it classy, have some healthy boundaries. Don't be out here just opening your legs. Keep them closed. All right. If you don't listen to nothing else, I say keep them closed. Carry yourself with integrity. Be a woman of your word. Treat people right. I don't care if you get anything from them or not. Be respectful to all men, not just some men that look good or whatever. Be respectful to all men, and then you'll get respected back most of the time. I swear it. And be calm down, and stop twerking doing a handstand at Taco Tuesday upside down. Somebody gonna fall and hurt themselves. I'm just saying, we ain't looking good out here doing all that extra stuff. And I love y'all. I thank you, Wizzo, for having me on there. But seriously, respect yourself, respect your bodies, especially if you want other people to respect you.
Boom. Just like that. And keep your legs closed and your mouth open.
Close. Keep your mouth closed too.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I want to begin and end this by saying, Miss Janice, we should be friends outside of the podcast. That's all I want to say. I would love to meet you when I'm back in Killeen. And for the young men out there, I want to say this. Don't be a selfish lover. I'm telling you, word of mouth can change your life. Make sure you please them women that you're with. If you don't know how, get you an older woman and she'll school you on some things that you need to do. But don't be a selfish lover. And I'm going to end it again. Miss Janice, would you be my friend? That's all I'm saying. That's
Absolutely.
all. Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's Cree. It's not pre. It's Cree. And that's with a K. Thank you. Whoever you are.
Okay. Sever, go ahead.
I want to start by saying to my sisters, keep handstand twerking on Taco Tuesday. We need that inspiration for the work week, because sometimes it's hard for the brothers. So thank you for the inspiration and for keeping it clapping. Also, if you don't know, you should definitely study the woman's body, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some women don't want fingers in them, but some women, if you hit them with that Spider-Man joint, it's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Also, like, man, we just gotta learn how to love each other, understand, and grow together, because we gotta stop giving up on each other, man. We can go so much further if we actually start to understand that we're all human. We all had our own traumas in life. We all been through different circumstances, you know, and we just really gotta grow together and understand each other. And the last thing I want to say is, man, hey, Janice, can you do 10 jumper jacks for us real quick?
Please.
Absolutely not.
Or just stand up a little bit. There we go.
There they go. We didn't see them all show. What's really going on?
I want to tap your paws.
There you go.
Two
See what I'm
hands.
saying? Objectifying
And then,
women. See what I'm
can
saying?
Seven just
down.
let us, when he said the Spider-Man joint, are you talking about 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink?
Nah, I'm talking about the motherfucker, the blaster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turn
Let's go
into
make
a,
him shoot all of that water faucet up out of there.
turn
Rubbing
into a
that G-spot.
squirtle. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, shit. Hey, look at Cree got that look. So, guys, look, we gotta learn that body.
Part of the
We,
problem.
hey,
Look, it's like this.
You
Yes,
can either be a
sir.
part of the problem.
Hey,
or
if you're a
part
real
of the
master, you don't even do it from the wrist. You do that motherfucker from the shoulder and the elbow. Go crazy.
anyway, with that being said, he said just from the shoulder to the elbow. I want to thank all of my viewers out there from watching Wizzo Talk. Hey, I tell you, don't ever go by my topic title, because you're gonna get all kind of shit, straight talk here on Wizzo Talk. And I appreciate my ladies for coming on. Cree didn't have to be by herself. The other lady counseled on me. So Janice, I appreciate you coming on with Cree, holding it down. Rico, you know you always putting it out there, the words. Seven, we know we got you. And guys, with that being said, ain't nobody mad but the devil, and he fucking too. So all I'm saying is, do you, like Janice said, do you. And if you like to, if you're a guy and you like to get fucked or sucked, hey, do you. If you're a woman and you like to have 2 or 3, do you. That's the main thing is. Do you. Don't do nobody else. Cree said keep the legs closed. She didn't say nothing about not opening your ass or your mouth. But
I
hey,
know that's right.
I'm just saying.
That neck, baby.
Guys, I appreciate y'all.